Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Libra for the month of February. um, it is a general reading, so it may or may not be your story. If not, check your moon and your rising sign. Your messages could be there. If not, then check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. This could be a previous energy that's continuing, or it could be a brand new message. I feel I feel that you may have received some news or message. Um, I feel that this is a relationship that you are presently in. Um, Whether you could be living with this person, you may not be, but you're certainly in this connection, in this relationship. Um, you receive news that changes things for you, um, but you don't know what to do with it or how to detangle this mess. Um, because we have the Emperor who's sitting down and he's looking over this checkerboard floor as if wondering which move to make. With that, we have the Page of Wands and we have the Wheel of Fortune and this comb. So there's news that brings change. I don't feel it is good news because it creates a mess with the comb that needs to be detangled. Your intuitive abilities would be very strong right now with the mystic circle being here. I feel like you're holding on to this information at this time. I feel like this person that you're dealing with, it could be repeating cycle. I feel like you thought that your love for this person would be enough to change them, is what I feel this is. It could be that this person uh, is unfaithful. You, I feel that you were waiting on the results. It's like um you had this opportunity with this person, but you knew about them, or you knew how they were, or how they behaved. Um, but you were hoping that you could change them. That's what I keep getting. So you were waiting on the results of this. Maybe you've given them more than one chance, but the news that you got was bad because here we see the Wheel of Fortune is reversed. So your hopes and desires take a turn for the worse. I feel that you are thinking of confronting them with the news that you have obtained or acquired. Because here we see someone on edge, holding up their hand and holding out the sword in a protective stance or defensive. But you're alone on this picture. I don't feel that you've done this yet, but you want to. We want to lay this burden down. Maybe uh, whatever this is has really upset you. And put you may feel distant, or you're giving this person the cold shoulder, possibly. Um, very kind of icy with them, but you haven't exposed what you know. I feel like you're determined to get to the root of it, to the bottom of this. There's a judgment call. You have the judgment card here that you are waiting on. Right now, you're not happy with any of the options that are presented to you. You are holding back here on this judgment call, on this decision with regards to this person who has been, I feel, secretive and most likely emotionally manipulative. You, so maybe you're not entirely sure, and this is why you're holding back, but you would suspect it because of some sort of information that you've received. And it's like it has been a repeating pattern, and you may be getting fed up because you were hoping to be able to, um, like you were hoping your love would be enough, that they would want to change. Because you can't change a person, they have to want to change. So you are, it's taking a lot of strength and patience, I feel, to deal with this. You're holding back. Um, this could be that you learned or suspect that they were cheating because you do have the Seven of Swords here, and you have this the card of the Hierophant here. In this deck, it's about exercising one's demons, um, the expelling of these demons. And I feel that this is what you were hoping to be able to do um, with this person, uh, with your love, because their demons are here represented in the Seven of Swords. So they would have been lying, cheating, whatever it was for you, one or all of the above, right? And it's left um, a very bitter taste in your mouth with these grapes. And the grapes can indicate that somebody had options, so they were not uniquely, like they weren't not committed to you alone. And coming with the Seven of Swords, this is what was going on. You were hoping that they would change, and maybe, hoping that you would be able to change them, but they must want to change themselves. Hoping that they would, put the effort, meet you halfway. There are a lot of fears at this point, and it's like you go within to try to confront these fears. Fears about them meeting you halfway. You're still very much attracted to this person because this is a card of attraction. And this is what just, I feel that you do love this person. And so this makes it very, very hard, very difficult. The decision that you are contemplating, thinking about. Somebody has been keeping a secret. And maybe you don't exactly see eye to eye with this person, with that card being there, but this is a card of someone keeping a secret. We have the moon here. card of the sign of Libra. We have Venus. Um, and this card of caring. So you're feeling now unloved and that they didn't really care about you. You want to take action, but you're holding back because I feel that you do not have enough information, or it's simply that fear of that final cut. You have the Grail Knight here, so this would be what you would be thinking, that what you thought was real, and that it wasn't after all, and that they didn't care or didn't love you. So this is interesting here because we have the High Priestess in reverse, indicating that a secret has come out, but with the High Priestess in the upright, you are holding on to this secret. You're playing your cards close to your chest. You have not yet confronted this person with what you know. You're still maybe confused, and you are wanting to make the right choice um, with this Seven of Cups, because you don't want to get burned again, because there are many things in these cups. There's fears, there's wishes. Coming with the cards, um, I feel this is about a risk, or taking a risk, or hesitating on a risk. It could be that this relationship took a lot more effort than what you had initially thought that it would. You could be fearing at this point that you made the wrong choice, that you took a gamble and lost in this case. It can go different ways. The House of Cards can be very fragile, or a very fragile situation where all it's going to take is just that one little thing to just, you know, make that card tremble and fall. And maybe it was fragile before that, if this was a repeating pattern. So you see, or you seem to see clearly about something that came out, but you're playing your cards close to your chest because of interesting, because you had the High Priestess in reverse. It was clarified from another deck with the High Priestess in the upright. Beneath it, Eight of Swords in the reverse, and then the Eight of Swords upright. So you see clearly, um, or thought you did, but it's like um, you're all uh, you're trapped in these fears about um, ending it with this person. This is you're still feeling passion for this person. Look at the fire burning there. You don't want this to end. We see that here. But um, there's upset, there's struggle, or you are emotionally struggling in this relationship here of the Ace of Cups. You love this person. And here we have this Queen of Swords, and she is poring over. You can see she's in our library here, and she is poring over all of the information that she has obtained, or she could be seeking more information. She could be, she would be wanting to get to the truth. She's very observant, so she would be being perhaps more observant at this time, especially with what she has learned. She typically can see through anybody's lies, but love may have blinded her here in this case. So this airplane is a card of major changes. We have the axe, something being axed out, which is what she will do if something no longer emotionally serves her. When she's had enough, it's like off with the head. And this is what she's thinking of doing because the axe and the airplane are coming with her. They're clarifying her. So she may have reached her limit. But what we see over here is that there's still that little tiny bit of hope with that little light just kind of on the edge of that tombstone. So maybe she still hopes because she's undecided. Four of Rods in reverse. On the Lovers. On the Six of Cups. The tombstone is about transformations. Um, Something needs to end in order to have a new beginning. Well, what would need to end is somebody's behavior needs to change, and maybe you still have this just a small light, this small bit of hope that perhaps it's still possible because of your connection, because of the Lovers and the Six of Cups. You may feel that this is your soulmate. You may feel like you have known this person your entire life or shared a previous life with them. You have very deep, passionate feelings for them. Thus, thus you hold on to that thread of hope. And here beneath that, you did not get your wish, okay, with this person. And your wish was that you were hoping that your love could change them or change their ways. Um, with this card here of Justice, this is about somebody not playing fair, okay? And so this is the head maid, and she's determined to find out uh, who uh, who was not playing by the rules or following the rules. She's determined to find out what is the truth here. And so you will be wanting to get to this truth because you are looking here away from a wish that you didn't get because of something somebody did, and you are looking towards death, which is, of course, transformation. Something needs to end. So this type of behavior needs to end. That's like a repeating message here for you in order to make way for your wish to come in. And so here you are looking towards the skull. So, um, again, I feel that this is about bringing or shedding the skeletons of the past. Um, and so either this is what this person needs to do, or you could be confronting this person and dragging these skeletons out of the closet to get to the truth. It can speak to broken trust, anxiety, betrayal, and trust issues. So, this is what you're looking at, wanting to get to the truth of this. Knowing that this can't go forward unless this changes. And this person has to want to make the change. And so you begin your reading um, as the emperor sitting on the throne, looking over this empty checkerboard floor, wondering what to do. And here you are at the end here, still in this type of position with this Eight of Pentacles. This is like, should I or shouldn't I? I feel that you have information that you are holding on to about this person's behavior, and you are holding back from confronting them because you maybe feel that you don't have the whole truth yet. So here you are with the hermit, feeling alone, lonely, looking within, trying to decide. You could feel in this relationship, you see that the Ten of Coins is in the window, but you're looking out on a cold, very cold landscape. And typically, it would be warm inside this house, warmth. But which side of the window are you on? Is what I'm picking up here with that card. And we have the clock. So this is looking at the details, which is what you're doing with the hermit. Can we bring back the warmth? Can this person change their behavior? Should I confront this person with what I know? This is a repeating pattern. We see it with the drum. Um, Here we have a message with the question mark. What you want to know, or you will have this, you will have your answers. Now, it could come by way of message, okay? Because it's coming with the letter, but I mean, that can be text, internet, email, but you will have your answer soon. Again, see, repeating patterns. Can we transform this? Taking a deeper look. So, will this person change? Can we transform this from where it stands now? Do they even want to change? Do they even love me? Whatever it is that you are seeking and that you are after, because you have the caduceus, and this is a card of healing. Um, Now, it could speak to news about a healing, or that initiates a healing, but it can also be getting closure on something. Whatever it is that you are seeking, whatever answers you are seeking, you will get them because you have the sun here. And this is telling you that your perseverance will be rewarded. So, whatever you are seeking, going after, you will get the results. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing. I also would like to thank everyone who has donated to my channel. I wish you all the best. Many blessings.